Hi folks, Si here from GeeksZilla. It is 1847 on the 9th of February 2018, and tomorrow in Stirling, Scotland, we have a Kings of War tournament starting at 9:30 tomorrow. And this is the army that I'm going to be using for it. It's 2,000 points of Varangur. Obviously these guys at the end are already painted, but the rest I have to paint up from scratch. So the plan is, we've got 4 hours. I'd like to have these done by 11 o'clock, so we've got 4 hours to paint about 90 odd miniatures. Easy peasy. So there's going to be a lot of spray priming going on. All these guys here are going to be a Legion of Thrall, which are going to be based brown and then just washed and touched up with the flesh colour and one other colour just to make them all shiny. These guys are going to be my Night Raiders. Again, for spray painting them brown. I'm going to have a kind of a dark blue colour because they're Night Raiders. And just a few highlights here and there. Easy peasy. Next we have our Fallen. These 6 guys I'm just going to spray prime light grey. A few washes. Going to go for grey skin with white armour. Shouldn't be too long with them, hopefully. These guys are my Direfang Riders. Spray prime them white. I'm going to paint the Direfangs themselves blue. Get some orange going on in the banner there. And the armour's going to be this kind of sand colour, and yeah, should be good. I've got my Tundra Wolves here. Most of these guys are undercoated already, so I'm just going to paint red around the mouths, going to touch up the teeth, do some washes, and then dry brush them white to get that kind of snowy effect. These dudes here, I've got a Magus Conclave, which is going to be this guy standing over a pentagram, and I've got this guy standing over an already made pentagram. Spray prime white. I'm just going to use washes for these guys, nothing too spectacular, although this guy, if you can see, is totally naked, so lots of flesh colours going on there. I've got this lady who's going to work as Magnilda of the Fallen, the replacement for Herja of the Fallen. I have no idea what I'm going to do with her yet. And I've got this lady which will be my Magus with Inspiring Talisman. So, I think I've wasted enough time now. That is now 1850. We have until 2300 to get all this lot painted up to tournament standard. Must say, sorry, a bit of a disclaimer before, I have cheated a wee bit already. I've already made my multi-bases with a bit of sand and some polyfiller rocks and that kind of thing. Nothing too special. And I'm probably just going to blue tack them down for the tournament. So, time starts now, I guess. See you soon. Okay, it is now 1905. Okay, spray priming is done. Some light grey and some brown. Next stage I'm going to move on to is doing the flesh of everybody. That includes, I'm going to do the red flesh around the mouth for the dogs, and the flesh on mainly the thralls and the Night Raiders. Okay, I'll keep you posted. Bye. Right, wee update. It's now 8:05. Just over an hour after we started. Yep, everything's primed. I've got some of the flesh done on some of these guys. Naked Dude is looking great. These guys, I've just done the hands and faces, as you can see. Not very well. And for the purposes of this tournament, everybody's hair colour is going to be brown. The Night Raiders have decided not to paint the faces. I'm going to go for a kind of African look for these guys. So a bit of black wash over the primer and that should do them. I've added some blue wash to the skin of the Direfang Riders, which I'm later going to dry brush white. Should look pretty good. Yeah, I've added some blue wash to the weapons and the eye slits of these guys, the Fallen, for a wee kind of ethereal look. And yeah, just basic flesh on these guys. So next off, I'm going to start going through clothing and banners. Going to try and start bringing out that orange in the banners and some of the clothing. I think probably 3 different colours for these guys for clothing. Yeah, so I'll keep you posted. Okay, bit of an update. It's now 9:30. We've got just under an hour and a half left. Painted most of the block colours on the thralls. These are taking forever. Yeah, painted some of the armour on the direfangs. Did a blue wash on some of the fallen weapons. Later to be dry brushed white. Night Raiders have got some dark blue. I'm still going to put some grey or black on there. The wolves, Tundra Wolves, again just painted some teeth. Got some sexy orange onto my banner one, as well as this one, which again is going to get a wash and then we're going to highlight it with a luminous one. Yeah, doing the block colours is really eating into my time, so I'm just going to crack on. Okay, see you soon. Okay, we update. It's now 2200. Jesus, right, 50 minutes left. So I finished pretty much all my block colours. I'm just going to go around and pick out the weapons with a bit of silver. And then I'm just going to go over it with washes, black wash and a brown wash, and then after that we just go into dry brushing, which is going to be highlighting the whites. On the wolves and the direfangs, just picking out some highlights here and there. So 50 minutes to do all that. We'll see. Right folks, it is now 22:48, so that's exactly 4 hours since we started. I have just finished washing these guys. I've still got these guys to wash, and I've still got highlights to do. So basically we have not made the 4 hour mark, which is a shame, but we've made a hell of a progress. These guys are pretty much good to go. The Tundra Wolves, which have just had a dark wash, have turned out really well. I was going to go over them with white, but I'd be quite happy to go with them like that. They look great. The Night Raiders look rubbish, I have to say. Get some light here. Yeah, I've just put a couple of colours on there. They look terrible. So they're going to need some work once the tournament's over. But they'll do. The thralls, again I've just put a wash on them. I don't know if you can see, but again they're brown. Yeah, come on, focus. There we go. So yeah, just plain brown, bit of flesh in the face, and that's about it. They're rubbish, but they'll do for now. The Direfang Riders, again I've just gone over them with a dark wash, and they still need highlighting, but they look not too bad, not too shabby, not bad for a quick job I guess. Yeah, there's the guy with the banner, a nice big orange banner there, it's looking pretty good. Bit of highlighting and he will actually look not too bad. What else we got? The Fallen. Again, they need a fair bit of dry brushing, but the wash has really brought out the detail. So once they're dry brushed, they'll look great. So yeah, not totally successful. I'm just going to crack on for another hour. and see what I can push out. And hopefully we'll have an army fit for purpose tomorrow. Right, see you soon. Alright folks, it's now actually the day after the tournament, which took place yesterday at Common Ground Games in Stirling. It was a great success and really enjoyed myself. But I thought I'd give you a wee update as to how the army looks after that 4-hour challenge, well, technically 5 hours. So when I left you last, I just finished the washes. I was getting close to finishing the washes and I was going to go on and do highlighting. But I just didn't have time. So what I did was I just finished off the washes, let them dry, and just blue tacked them onto the multi-bases that I'd already prepared. So yeah, I wasn't too embarrassed putting these guys on the table. I think they turned out not too bad. It's a nice solid foundation going forward, so I'm looking forward to detailing these guys in the future. So yeah, get straight in and show you. So that's the Blood Sworn at the back there, they were already painted. The Tundra Wolves, again they're just blue tacked down because they're going to come off again, but they turned out not too shabby. Sorry, the lighting in here is not great. Not bad. That's the Fallen. These guys turned out pretty damn well. Obviously a bit of highlighting and a bit of dry brushing to go, but they're just the look that I was after, so chuffed with them. We've got at the back, these are our Dire Fang Riders. I had to add on this guy just to make up the numbers kind of thing, but don't worry about him, he's harmless. Yeah, so they turned out pretty good. Again, just needs a good bit of highlighting and I think these guys will look fantastic. Next thing we've got the Thralls, or the Slaves. Again, just used two main block colours, the sand colour and the orange. And I left some of them brown, just a bit of a wash on there. And they're quite usable. Again, just a basis, going to need a lot more work, but I think they'll turn out pretty good. And finally the Night Raiders. And these guys were probably the worst. I had a lot, I don't think they look that good, so they'll need a lot of work, but they did the job for the tournament, so I'm happy with that. Next we have our Magus, prime brown, painted up the flesh and just did a dark wash all over, and she's quite usable. This was Magnilda, again exactly the same, did the flesh, dark wash, good to go. And our standard bearer, again he was already painted, he was painted already, but I just brought out, made the banner orange, put a wash on it, and we'll pick out the details later. Magus Conclave, same drill, fleshy bits, prime brown, paint the flesh, dark wash. He was, yep, happy enough for him. And finally Naked Dude, who was very easy as well. So yeah, had a wee bit of a mishap with his pentagram and it shattered into 1,000 pieces, well 3, so I had to replace that with this scary face, which is actually I think the basis for a wagon or something from an old miniature. I've no idea. If you know where it comes from, then comment below. So yeah, that was it. 2,000 points of Varangur. Didn't feel too embarrassed putting it out on the table, and yeah, had a great time at the tournament as well. The first of its kind in Scotland, so looking forward to many more like it. Cheers for tuning in, folks. Like, comment and subscribe, and if you have any tips on speed painting as well, just drop them in the comments. Yeah, in the description I'll put a list of all the different miniatures that are on show here. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. See you later. Bye bye.